To get started, go here, click on that, and you're going to see all this wonderful stuff come up. And we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to put the whole thing. And then I already wrote my frame for my blog post. And this is something that I would recommend that you do. When you are writing a blog post, I would recommend that you write a outline of what you want your blog post to be. What I do is I use my iPad and I talk into the iPad or use the microphone feature because it's so much easier than sitting down and typing out a whole blog. So I just talk what I want. There are going to be tons of grammatical errors and spelling errors because my iPad is not that smart. And so this is what I do. And the next thing I do is I will copy and paste it into Microsoft Word before I even get to this step. But I have actually not gone there yet because I'm still editing the video that is going to go with this blog post. So I usually recommend that you go ahead and do a video for every blog post that you do, because some people just like video. And then there's some people who just like blogs. So you are widening your reach to different people if you have video and blog, because then they can choose whether or not they want to watch the video or if they want to read the blog. That being said, this is going to be a little bit longer than most blog posts because I'm going to show you the different elements of the blog post that I talked about in that first tutorial, which talked about the anatomy of a good blog. Okay, now I told you that titles are very, very important. So for instance, I'm going to be talking about Pampered Chef, and I'm going to literally be showing people who are a part of this business how to make money with their Pampered Chef business. So the first thing I would start off with will probably be, how to make money. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you highlight this, because your keyword will probably either be Pampered Chef, or if you're going for a long tail keyword, then you can probably make it how to make money in Pampered Chef. It's all up to you after you've done the research that is also in that blogging series. So what you're going to do is you're going to make this your heading 1, okay? Now, like I said, headings and all that is very good for optimizing it for the search engines. So you want to make that heading 1, and then here you see that I have another question which says, what is Pampered Chef? So I'm going to make that heading number 2, and whoops, we got, hold on now. Okay, now that was not supposed to happen, but you're going to make that heading number 2. What we're going to do is we're going to highlight this and we're going to put that back to normal, because we only want this right here to be highlighted. That will be our heading number 2, and I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to make that heading number 2. Let's try that again. There we go. And then you see I put all sort of stuff. And then we're going to change all this back to normal. And then further down, we're going to put another heading. And I'm just going to call it heading for now because I don't want to make this too long. So I'm going to call it heading for now. You're going to put another heading right here, and you're going to make that your heading number 3, okay? So you want to make sure that you have at least 3 headings, and you want the headings to, 1, be engaging, and you also want the headings to include your keyword or your key phrase, okay? So that is very important. Now, another thing that you want to do is everywhere where you see your keyword, you want to highlight your keyword and you want to bold it and you want to underline a few and italicize a few, okay? So you're going to go through, and everywhere that you see your keyword, you're going to do that. Now, you don't have to underline and italicize all, but you want to do it for most, and you definitely want to bold it a lot, okay? And let's move on down. And at the end, you see that I have my call to action. Ignore the fact that it doesn't make sense, because like I said, it's going to have a lot of ridiculously retarded stuff in it, because my iPad just doesn't, I don't know, maybe it doesn't understand me because my accent or something, or maybe the iPad just ain't that smart. So right here you see we have a call to action, okay? And with this call to action, you want to let them know that there are ways that they can make money online, and you want to push them towards your funnel. So here you see I have, if you think that you would like to make 100% commissions, I don't know what word Jasper is supposed to be. What you will do is you will put a link to your capture page where it says 100 commissions, or probably a link to where it says make 100% commissions, and you can bold it or put it in a different color. Now, I have a ton of different tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you over a period of time. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to color code stuff. So people who read my blogs, they already know what the different colors are. They get accustomed to seeing these colors, and they know deep in their minds what these colors mean, okay? So this is your final call to action. And one of the other things that I do is I put a picture of myself right here, because people like to know who is writing to them. They want to be able to relate to you. They want to know who you are. So I put a picture of myself. And another thing that I'm going to do a video on is making a custom signature for your blog, for your emails, or what have you, because then people know how to get in touch with you. They know how to add you on Facebook. They know how to find your website, your email, your phone number, whatever you want to put out there. This is a way for you to do so. Now, something else that I'm going to include in this training is, you see how there's a lot of words. If you go up, I think here we have, I said I'm going to put the Pampered Chef logo, and you know, you want to put some pictures, and like I said, I include a video, because a flow of text is really boring. A lot of people read a blog because, one, they want information, and in this case, they are going to get information. They're going to find out how they can monetize their Pampered Chef business, and I give them different ways that they can do so. So they're going to get information that they need for their business, but 90% of people still need to be entertained. So you want to put some fun stuff throughout your blog post. You want to put some pictures, like I said, a video. You want to change the font up. You want to make it pretty. So I'm just going to highlight all of this, because I'm actually going to work on this on the Microsoft Office before I even think about publishing it, because I need to check for spelling and all that other good stuff. So yeah, just copy and paste that there. Now, if you have your Empower Network blog, this process is really easy. When you log in, you copy and paste your finished product, you add your pictures here in between and all that. You optimize it, putting in your headings. You change your size if you want to change your size. And if you need to center stuff, you can center stuff using these buttons and stuff. You can change the color of your font. So I would really recommend that you do all of the, just the fine tuning on your blog. But when you are actually writing the blog, I recommend for you to do it somewhere else. You don't want to spend tons of time, writing on your actual blog. Okay? Now, the next thing that you're going to do is you want to choose who you're going to make this blog post viewable to. So who are you going to make it for? I can choose any of the people in my different areas. You just go on down and make sure you fill everything out right there, and that's just that. It's really that simple. So you know, writing a blog is not difficult, but what I am going to do is when I finish this blog and I publish this blog, I'm going to go through the different parts of the blog with you. But I know a lot of you are waiting to see exactly how to write a blog, and I had done another video on this. I have no idea where it is. I went to upload it today, but I don't know where it is. So I shot this video really quickly. It's a really quick outline showing you how to get the headings in there, telling you to include pictures, make sure you do a video, and you know, make your blog pretty. I mean, I know that there are guys on my team, so you're probably not gonna want to go and, you know, put a lot of, you know, fancy stuff in, and that's cool, but you know, just make it appealing to the eye. You don't want to see like a whole big block of stuff when you're reading a blog, okay? So that's really it. So if you thought that this was helpful, then just go out there and write a blog right now. And I'm going to start a thread in the group where you can start posting your blog posts on that thread, so that I can check them out and we can all comment, like, and so forth. And you know, inside of the other team group, there's a blog syndication post, and if you don't know where to find that, just shoot me a message and you can go ahead and syndicate your blog posts there. So I hope this was helpful. Look out for the other tutorial that I'll show you with this finished post. I'm going to use the exact same thing. It's going to take me a little while because I'm doing exams and I need to perfect this before this goes into public. And let's just see if I have a finished blog post, okay, that I want to use. A lot of my blog posts now are really videos. I haven't done a lot of, whoops, okay. I haven't done a lot of blog posts that aren't videos recently. Oh boy, there we go. Okay, that's not a good example because I just threw that on there. This is an okay example. Okay, I was doing a review for Instant Rewards Network. Okay, and I put the picture right there. Wasn't that pretty, but it did the job. And everywhere that you see Instant Rewards, I pointed it to a link, so you can tell that it's hyperlinked. And you can see that I have my different headings right here. And you know, you don't necessarily have to do your H1, H2, H3 in order. You can put them on. So this looks like an H2 and this looks like an H1. See, I bolded my Instant Rewards Network because that's my keyword, and I put a picture right here so that you can see some proof. People like to see proof, and I told them they can get started with Instant Rewards if they want to. And then I put another call to action. So you see that I have my calls to action. I've bolded stuff. I have my headings so that they capture attention. And this picture used to be a link to my capture page as well, but when we changed over to the new thing, it got all messed up. But yeah, and this blog post didn't take long at all. I did this one September 20th, and I'm actually getting leads from that still, even though I really don't promote Instant Rewards Network.